Edna White, your life purpose and business coach. Now, today we're going to talk about leveling up your life. Real talk about nutrition, fitness, and of course, mindset. Now, I want to say for years, I was struggling with changes in my life. So you change when you're 20, you change when you're 30, you change when you're 40, you change when you're 50, you change when you're 60, right? And your body kind of changes, right? I was struggling with when I aged, the way I aged. But here's the great thing about embracing your age. You know what's wrong, and if you have a great mindset, you will fix it. And you will fix it, or you will I don't like the word fix, but I'll say you will correct it. And you will reconcile it and make it better for you. The most important thing about nutrition, fitness, is mindset. So if you're struggling and you're struggling to be healthy, no matter what the schedule is, you're just struggling to be healthy, you're struggling to have consistency. I'm going to break down the real, no BS strategies for better nutrition, smarter workouts, and with a stronger mindset. No fads, just simple habits that actually work. Because I went through them myself. In the 20s, I really had a great handle on my life with exercise. I jogged every day, but things change, when you get, that's 20. Then you get to 30, then responsibilities of life kind of change, right? I had children that I had to take care of. Exercise was non-existent. Let me just tell you, non-existent. 40s, you kind of start to come back to yourself because that's the time when they say you're kind of over the hill. So you start to say, okay, what exercises do I need to be doing? And that's when I started yoga. So let's be real. Everyone wants to be healthier. But between crazy schedules, endless advice, and the latest superfood or the super meds, it's hard to know how to start. I'm going to share with you my journey and how, and I think I shared a little bit prior, but how I started to really take a grasp and get a grasp of my health. Health isn't just about looking good, guys. It's really not. It's not about looking good. It's about feeling good and thinking clearly and showing up at your best, for your best self, every day. Yeah, I know you're saying like, what? Can you? Absolutely. You can absolutely do this for yourself. But guess what? You're the one that has to do it. Not anybody else. Not the gym membership. Nope. Not any of that. I've seen people and I've experienced even my clients go to the gym every day. No change, no results. You know why? Because they're eating garbage. They're eating garbage and thinking they can go to the gym and get rid of it. Well, if we talked about garbage cans. So if you put garbage in a brand new garbage can, what does it do with the garbage can? Makes it stink. And the only way that you can get rid of it is what? Wash it out. That's what we're not getting. We're not getting that. We're not getting the fact that our body needs to be washed and cleaned out of all of that nonsense. But I'm going to talk to you more in depth about, the things you could do, how you level it up. So leveling it up really means your mindset. Your mindset has to be so on point about who you are. A lot of times when we start this nutrition or this fitness kick we are on, we're doing it because somebody else does it, or we're doing it because somebody made fun of us, or somebody said a derogatory statement. The things that come to mind is Megan Thee Stallion, and she's a tremendous artist, a great celebrity, right? Sings great, creative, everything. And I remember her posting something saying that she was sad about all the bad comments that people were making towards her. And I was so sad by that because people took their time out of their day to say something negative to someone. And of course, I think in her mind, she did something about it. I don't know what she did, but she lost a lot of weight. And being that we have this Ozempic thing going on, which is not a superfood, I don't know what it is, but there's been times that there's been superfoods that we could eat and all of this stuff, superfoods and, being a vegan and all those things, right? When I started this journey, because my body was rejecting preservatives, rejecting different types of foods, rejecting just stuff, I had to take an inner walk through my own life. And I had to say to myself, what am I doing? My body's telling me, don't eat this. But because I like it, I eat it, right? When we're not listening to ourselves, it's not mindfulness. We could do yoga, we could do weightlifting, we could do walking, we could do all of that. But when we're not listening, we're not being mindful, we're not being fit. In my I guess life, I've seen people, doctors tell them that they can't eat certain things, and their body tells them, but they have to go to the doctor, and still they don't listen to the doctor, and they eat it. No, they don't even eat it. They put it on their plate. It's like, I know I'm not supposed to have it, and they pray over it, thinking it's going to be better, when that is totally. Make that make sense, that you're not supposed to have it, but you're going to do it. That's like robbing a bank. No, you're not supposed to do it, but then ask God to get you out. It's so silly. Things like that. We got to stop that, because everything starts in your mind. Everything. Your nutrition, your fitness, no matter what you do, it starts in here. If this is not well, this will not be well. This body, it won't be well. You know why? Because whatever is creating that, you haven't admitted that here. So it matters. Health isn't about looking good on the outside. It's about feeling good, thinking clearly, and showing up as your best self. You can't every day. As your best self every day. Why does this matter? Health, because of that. It matters because of that. Now, I'm going to break down some things that along my journey that maybe you can even take on. You can have some actionable steps about and do and apply it to your life. So we talked about, these new fad diets, all these diets that they have, medically, Ozempic, I think it is, and then maybe a lot of fierce and heavy exercises. And when I started on this journey of feeling good and healthy in my age bracket, and I had to learn how to take inventory in my own body, because it wasn't everybody else's body. One of my colleagues, he's about 23, in my 50s, I was going through wondering, should I be a vegan? Because at that time, meat was bothering me. Some meats were bothering my stomach, and some preservatives and things like that. And it was all just giving me a hard time, so I didn't know what to do. And so he was a vegan since he was 13. And he said to me, listen to your body. do what's good for your body. He said, because I had no choice, because I had a condition when I was young that I have to eat this way. So if your body's doing that to you now, listen to your body. That was the best piece of advice that could ever be given to me. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. Listen to your body. What your body needs is what your body needs. It's not what no one else needs. Obey what's going on. Forget the fad diets. Forget the medications that comes with repercussions afterwards. But absolutely, absolutely look into your own, your own body. So when I went to the doctors, of course you guys know, if you followed me, I had issues with cholesterol. And so I asked the doctor, I said, he wanted to give me this medication. So I said, okay, what's the medication? And he told me, and I said, how long will I have to be using it? He said, forever. Well, that forever killed me. I said, well, then what is it doing for me? Well, it's preventing you from having a heart attack. Preventing it, possibly. So it's not really... So is it changing anything? He goes, no. I said, well, why would I want to be on a medication that I'm not sure? What will it do to me at the end? He says, nothing. I said, what? That's highly improbable. So that made me now start to look for holistic things to do for myself. And put me in the place of, I now have to start to look into getting healthier. And now looking at myself a different way, right? It's called personalized, I can speak, nutrition. And that's where you have to be. After I spoke to that doctor, I realized maybe I need to have some genetic testing. Found out that my family, heredity, I have high cholesterol. So it wasn't like any of my arteries were clogged. It was just a high thing, the thing that went on. So right then, because he didn't do it, he didn't want to do it, he didn't even suggest it to me. So you have to take things in control of your own life. The all or nothing diets comes from not having anything, the need that I have to be perfect, the validation you never got, or the overexposure of trauma in your mindset. That's where it comes from, where you have to go all in and it becomes a compulsion. Exercise becomes a compulsion. So you can't go a day without it. It's like an addiction. Or taking medications, or you're going to have surgeries. And I've seen people, and I talked to people that have had the surgeries and there was no change. You still have the weight on because it's here. Mindset is the quality and that you need. When you think, right? That's the quality, and the more, I not that I chose to not eat processed foods, my body chose for me. So I had to pay attention to my body. I had to really knuckle down, pay attention, look inward, and say, what is good for me? So I love Tai Chi. I started off doing yoga for several years, since in my 40s, but I wasn't one of those ones that contort themselves all over. I was just doing it to open up my chi, open up my chakras, open up, my mobility. And then I enjoy Tai Chi so much because it gives me so much energy. So I enjoy that. I started listening to my body. So I just came on to actually tell you today and really encourage you to really take your health and your nutrition seriously. Seriously, don't sleep on, doing exercises. Don't sleep on, get away from those processed foods because they're the worst. Remember to eat 80% clean, 20% fun foods, But remember that. Stay in tune with your body, what is supposed to be going on. And electrolytes is no joke. They're just not for athletes, they're for you. Hydrate yourself. Because maybe that's why you have low energy. Your blood doesn't flow because there's no liquid in it. Okay? Get rid of, the hate in the workout. Find something that you love to do. Find what you love to do. What is it that you love to do that's exercise? And then try to do that at least 3 times a day. Right? Strength training. Maybe you need to do that. Rev up your metabolism. Whatever you do, mindfulness doesn't mean meditation. Try walking. Make sure you're sleeping, because that's part of your best performance. 7 to 9 hours. That's your wind down time. Don't give that up for anybody. And I mean that for all ages. I don't mean that, I'm young, I could do that. Okay, see what happens later on. But take that in consideration. Your health is an investment, not an expense. Small changes today make big results over time. So make sure you're doing that. And listen, if you need real progress, do this for 90 days. Join me for 90 days. I can help you for 90 days with your mindset to help you get your body right. I'm not an exercise guru or a specialist, but I know everything starts in the mind. Whatever you enjoy, I will be your support to root you on. You can always get in touch with me at www.ednawhite.com. See you soon, and I hope something that I said today helped you. Bye for now.